And once people realize what wilderness provides for them, they may be willing to pay for its services.
The country of Costa Rica in Central America has come up with this concept of forests as water factories. And they're actually paying farmers who are letting their pasture land go back into forest for the water services that are being provided by these forests.
So is this scheme in Costa Rica effective? Is farmland really returning to forest?
Sí. Hace 15 años se dejaron unos potreros a que se hiciera bosque y ahora son bosques secundarios, ya con diámetros hasta de 20 centímetros.
Ulysses says that he once had pasture lands that were being used to raise cattle, obviously, and he now has had the land under forestry recovery for 20 years. The trees that he has now on this land that used to be pasture land are 20 centimeters in girth. So he has seen his forest grow.
It's a win-win situation. The forest is growing back and the farmers make money.
Entonces, para mí el bosque es el principio y el fin de la vida.
We earn our living, we survive through the forest by way of the payments that we're getting to protect it. So we know that it's a source of life for us, but it is also a source of life, he says, for many other organisms that live in this world.
But if the payment scheme didn't exist, would Ulysses be tempted to cut down the forest?
Es una decisión muy triste y de gran sentimiento.
It would be a very sad decision, says Ulysses, if I had to cut down the forest. It would be a very sentimental decision for me. But think about it this way, if you had to decide to keep a tree standing or feed one of your children, what would you do?
So while the scheme continues, the payments are ensuring that forests survive outside national parks.
The amount of national parks as such are around 800,000 hectares, and we have 500,000 hectares in forests for environmental services. That means that about 60% of additional forest beyond the national parks are being kept under this scheme.
That's all very well, but who pays for all this?
Well, right now there are some companies that are charging an extra fee for the water bill you pay in order to compensate for the people that decide to maintain the forest. If you depend on having clean water every day in your household for all the many uses we have, any small increase in the fare that you pay for water to make sure that the watersheds are kept in good shape is like paying insurance.
So people in Costa Rica recognize the service that forests provide and are willing to pay for it.